Well, hang on. I mean, before we go live, I just wanted to say, like, I kind of feel like we should go live and just not talk about anything sensitive.
Like how I was told that radioactive pill is not going to increase the girth of my. You went live and didn't tell me again. I do want to do a surprise early Christmas gift. Want to highlight me?
Yeah, let me find you.
I think Blue Mox are going to appreciate this. A surprise early Christmas gift. I got a Les Paul. Oh fuck! The headstock snapped off already. Damn it.
Well, at least it gets it over and done with.
Okay.
Oh, now you don't want that. Oh, weird.
Let me mute the football or whatever.
Yeah, mute the whatever.
What's up, bro? Happy Sunday. Did you go to church today?
No, I was just very jealous of Jimmy's post. I've always wanted to be called spiritual scum.
We're heathens.
Yeah, like look, he's so lucky. Yeah, no, it's nice that somebody finally noticed, huh?
Somebody said you're spiritual scum.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd love to be called spiritual scum, wouldn't you? Oh, hang on. Maybe he spelt that wrong. Was it spirituals? It's all about the typesetting. It makes all the difference.
Man, Jimmy was ripping. I don't know who's towing the light more, his or Randy's.
I don't know. But did you come on last night?
No.
Oh, cool. And then yours was the best.
I was watching.
Yours was the best. On that note.
Kind of sounds like you.
It's rocking, ain't it?
Yeah.
But don't forget to wait for the dog. Wait for the dog. Wait.
Ours are just the best, aren't they?
They are the best.
Totally. The way the strings vibrate is so satisfying.
The vibrating strings is very satisfying. Let's talk about how satisfying they are.
They can skip to the lost space where I'm dancing. That's Arthur Murray, 1995.
Oh, dear. Okay. Somebody called Chris Topher has joined us, but he's going to have to wait until we finish this bit. Pay attention. It's mouth trumpet. Nose flute.
Next week, an evil space ruler seeks the services of a doctor.
Hey, Bart, here I go.
There you are.
Oh, it's going to be a big night tonight.
It bloody really is.
Guitar Talk Universe.
Here we come. Our first homegrown backing track.
Yeah, his first homegrown. Steve and I worked on this for. All right, I didn't have anything to do with it.
We worked on it for several seconds, right? Yeah. How do I get rid of this now? Man, how do I make it go away? I remember. Why is it doing that?
Johnny Heartbreaker.
Is Johnny Heartbreaker? Anyway, let's add this guy, and then try and get rid of this. How do I get rid of this?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hello. Here we go. I remember.
Why are you here? I don't see any guitar in your hands. It's camouflage. I see it now.
There is no guitar in my hands.
No, just a fingerboard. It's very weird. How does he do that?
I got the same Jerry Cantrell guitar as you. See, the headstock snapped off.
That's an yurt, isn't it?
This is an yurt. This is actually, dude. They're only like what, $300 or something. Thank you, Sean Hockey.
What?
I had a Latitude, which was like his head production guy left him and started his own company called Latitude, and I bought one of his cheap Les Pauls, and it was freaking garbage. I spent $400 on it, and I could not get rid of it.
Yeah.
I brought it down to the pawn shop and gave it to him for $80. Could get it out of me.
That's always painful, right? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, did you notice that my keyboard's changing colors? And I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it.
Look at that. It's
And
green.
behind Steve's the same. It's like Steve is on your keyboard.
No,
know
it's like his
crazy.
keyboard is so bright it illuminates the back wall of my basement from 3,000 miles away. No wonder Q's losing his marbles. They're being melted by the radiation off of that keyboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
I mean, not that
melted
you're
on
losing your marbles,
Tuesday.
Q. I didn't want to imply that, obviously.
Gonna swallow some Fukushima.
All right. This backing track is in F sharp, and it is upbeat, and it is funky.
This is your homegrown.
Yeah. Yeah, hence the reason this is that. But it is in minor key. It's in F sharp minor. You're okay. All right. We're going to let Q start, though, because he's so excited, because he worked very, very hard on this. He worked very hard on
Too
this.
loud?
That's how, you've been on OU812 too? I mean, I have. I got to turn mine down.
Quiet?
Mind you, this track's pretty hot, so yeah. Anyway, Q's going to start. So here we go. Queuing Q and queuing the track, which I have not given a name yet, but it's probably going to be something like, Forkful of Blancmange or something. Who knows?
my wall pedal stuck. Will you help me?
Hang on.
There you go. You got,
Got
it.
it? You got it?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's
Right.
all good.
There we go. Yeah, so I'll make that track twice as long. Because that's too short. We can't do that.
For her pleasure.
And I thought it was like a little bit like Rage of the Machine or something when it's first coming on.
Yeah.
It's got all sorts of stuff going on. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of all right. It's kind of all right. Know what I mean? All right. Let's go back to the boring YouTube ones.
Oh.
No, that's not YouTube. Where are we? There's YouTube.
I got a few that I found this week too. So.
Oh, what have you been finding?
I got one that's kind of a Gary Moore kind of thing.
Oh,
in A
okay.
minor.
Hey, Chris, I got a quick question.
That was toilet paper.
Why didn't they put a fret marker at the 13th fret in that guitar? I mean, I'm just saying.
I noticed that Steve's guitar is markered properly. How about the one you're holding there? What is that? What is that one doing?
No, it's
It's just Jackson trying to be Jackson.
proper.
Well,
There's
it's-
not
but it's-
one
it's-
Want to
here.
be more Jackson.
But it comes from Gibson and other companies, that have been around for long enough to know better, right, Q?
Right. Damn it.
It's Les Paul Customs are the ones that irk him the most. 'Cause it's
I had
like,
less
well,
focus.
why do I have a first
They're
fret
just-
marker and not a 13th?
They're trying to show off and they're just screwing up. Right.
Well, it's like when you pick up an old Martin or something and they've got a 10th fret as opposed to a 9th fret.
Wait, I got to
That
do
would
the.
just
Hold the
Do
phone.
it, come on, do it. So authentic.
Thank you very much.
That was a great Elvis impression for the
By
first.
the way, this is from Sean Hawkey. He gifted me this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and of course, he gifted me also the Headrest MX5 tone machine,
Yeah,
as well as that pedal. I can't point. There it is.
the orange one.
The GS1.
Now, did he keep the headstock, or did it come off in shipping, or what was the deal with that?
I think he kept it because he thought it'd be funny as fuck.
Yeah, damn right. Hey, shall we go through the chat and see who's foolish enough to be here?
Yeah, why don't you scroll up top and maybe I'll shut up.
You say that every week and then don't. So anyway, so you were first, wondering if you were going to be here. I was second, and I wasn't sure. So there you go. Then Chris was here with various hellos. Or hellos. And then who is?
Hellos.
Yeah,
Helloza.
Dan Gorman. And then Jimmy Biter with his spiritual preachings. And like I said, I'm still jealous that nobody's ever called me spiritual scum. I thought that's awesome. Then Chuck Verde, Charles Green is here saying hello to
loves
everybody. 'Cause he's like that, and he does love dogs. But then
Dude,
so
I
do you
went
and
to
so
the
do I.
the Schlongbong store about
Yeah.
an hour ago. As I get out of my car, this guy's walking like, I don't know, a big white, I don't know if it's a Great Pyrenees or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I felt like that little kid that, excuse me, sir, can I pet your dog?
Yeah.
Like, sure. I'm like, oh my God, doggy! I just look how big your head is. Oh my God, that's crazy.
But you sound more
What?
like that little kid that's like, can I pet that dog?
Yeah,
Can I pet
scratched
that
his
dog?
butt and everything. I think he liked me after I scratched his buttocks.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Well, women are the same, right?
No,
No, they just call the cops when you scratch their buttocks, don't they?
I know.
Some do.
Weird. Yeah. And then Johnny Heartbreaker is here, and he wanted to know. No, he didn't want to know something. He was telling us that it's me and that other guy. Are you that other guy?
That Jesus
Yeah.
had forcible intercourse.
Are you reading the bottom comment in again?
No, I'm not.
Cool. Thank God you're not. And then Zach Thong is here. And Sean Harkey. And any minute now, there's going to be somebody new. Any minute. Here we go.
Real quick, yes, Sean, I do my own setups and action and basics like that. Yes.
Oh, I thought he was asking if you did your own stunts. Because you do those too.
In the chat, in
I didn't think I hurt my back.
Yeah.
In StreamYard, in the chat, it shows the little phone. You can tell who's on a phone now.
Yeah,
or they're on the phone channel.
Like Sean's on the phone, Dr. Kramer. No, there's a question mark there.
I'm very confused.
They have a little icon next to the time that they. Never mind. Go ahead.
Oh,
With Dr. Kramer's got a little, looks like a little phone down there.
but yeah, it is just
Hadn't
a
seen
question
that
mark for
before.
some reason.
Oh yeah, there is a phone right after the PM.
Yeah, like to put a
Wow.
timestamp, right?
That's so weird.
Oh, Sean, you're kidding me, man. Was my stuck butt? Jimmy Christopher sent me a. Never mind. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it on here.
It hasn't stopped you with any other subject.
I don't know if they were. I don't know if they were panties or because it's on my little data phone. It's hard to see.
On the
I
flip
didn't
phone?
want to ask.
That was toilet paper.
Well, Sean, I can't wait, brother. I'll do like definitely an unboxing.
Yeah, you will.
But could you do me a favor and at least add the headstock somewhere in the box?
Could you just put that in?
That'd be great.
Hang on, I didn't want that. Why is it playing? Because that's only
Let me
6
know.
minutes long. That's no good to man nor beast. Why do they make such short things? All right, D minor. Chris, you can start.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Am I too loud?
Listen to that neck pickup.
Say F or F sharp.
D minor.
I was using the metric system. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. it would be F major. I can smell the smoke from here, Q.
I'll stop. Was my brain melting?
Okay, Chappaquiddick, take us to the bridge.
It's the panty dropper.
It is the Betty Crocker, yeah. And enjoying.
Steve Resor's here. Yeah, I was up to. It's at 20.
Hello, Steve.
I was enjoying the wash of delay. It was quite nice. It was quite schmood. Hey, look, everybody!
Hey, what's up, bro?
It's Charles.
What's going
Green.
on? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, very much so.
Right.
Yeah, good and
all right,
strong.
I didn't push any unnecessary buttons, so you know how it is.
Not yet. Anyway.
It's good to see you. Look, man, I saw you guys together. I said, look, man, I got to jump in and at least say hello.
Well,
You got new
Good
buttons?
to see you, Say that again, brother. Say it
You got
again.
new buttons.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you. I
It's
actually
dangerous.
Well, I don't have the Roadcaster hooked up yet. That's going to be the dangerous part. But I'm buying this computer Mitch Heyman built, and it's really nice. And it's like a Ferrari. For me, it's a Ferrari.
Right.
Anyway, we got, that's all YouTube stuff and all that. I got kind of a science experiment I want to do today. Okay, I got three heavy hitter guitar players sitting in front of me right now. And I noticed you guys were just on the border of what I would consider to be smooth jazz. Okay, you guys were there. If you had a saxophone
Hello, Steve.
player,
Hello, Joe.
you guys would have fit right in, man. So I've got a backing track that I got from my guitar instructor, and I'm just going to play a little of it right now so you guys get the vibe. It is an E minor Dorian.
Okay.
You guys got this. You should be able to. This is just improvised. You should have fun.
Google is Quentin's friend.
Bro,
E minor Dorian.
I think that's C sharp.
You can play Pentecostal scales.
Listen, there are no rules, okay? It's just a matter of whether you want to sound half-assed decent. I'll throw that out there. But the science experiment is this. I have this backing track that I'm going to play bass to.
Yep.
And in a very recent guitar instruction in one of my lessons, I did just what I'm doing right here with my instructor playing simultaneously. Now, we were on StreamYard, and if you think about it, this should work.
Yes. The important bit is, and this is probably something your instructor mentioned, was that as long as if you're playing like through with the whole track, and obviously being bass, you're one of the rhythm instruments, as long as you are the source of the backing track, you don't have any latency issues. So we can play over the top and nobody will hear the difference. You will lock in.
That is the key, I think, right there. Well, we're going to find out.
Right? You
So,
said E Dorian?
Yes.
Yeah, E minor Dorian, just come, and I'll if you want me to, what I'll do is I'll start it, and then I'll start in the bass real quickly, and then guys, and Steve, I'm going to let you
what I'll do is I'll keep the 4 screens up.
Cool.
And then I'll call out names.
Yeah. And this is like, I mean, I've never seen this done on YouTube successfully, so I just want to know if it's going to work.
Cool. Well, you start, and then I'll join in, and then I'll cue the other guys.
Right on. And now the backing. Here's my level. I'm at kind of like an OU812.
Holy crap! Hang on. Hold on to your ears.
Oh no! Well, it shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be. It really
shouldn't be, but it is.
Is that cool?
Should be all right.
A little lower? Oh, yeah. Okay, so a little bass, right? So it's an E.
All right, I'll join in. Is that hot?
No, go ahead.
Had enough, Charles?
Good God Almighty! I get an A for effort.
Yeah.
And longevity, babe. That's all I'm saying, man.
You got to
She
work
can't
out,
ask
man.
for more than that.
Let me
There
bring
you
you
go.
guys back. Well, that's what it takes. You know,
Yeah.
I go in and out. I find myself having moments where I'm there, and then I lose it. I lose it. I know
I'm
it.
sorry,
I lose
what
it.
did he
And then I
just
bring
say?
it back.
Goes in and
That was
out.
cool.
Fine.
I lose
He goes in and
but
out, and then he
what we
loses it.
just- Look, guys, I don't know if you realize what we just did.
Yeah.
What we just did right here
I
was
think
four
that-
of us jammed at the same time, and I got to play my bass guitar during it.
Yeah.
Now-
I think that's an internet first.
It doesn't change anything for you guys necessarily,
Not really.
but it lets
Yeah.
me interact with you
Exactly,
guys
exactly.
in the community, which is really important. It sounds selfish, but it's really important for me.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And so
sure.
this is really
We all
cool
love it.
because
No,
now,
that's-
you know, and I will say it like this. I got the bug to play my guitar, my 6-string regular guitar, like
Uh-oh.
3 days ago, Chris.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, you know, I don't know. But anyway, that being said, God, I love you guys, man. I
That was
can't
fun.
believe I got to
That
come
was
on and
fun.
actually do this. It works. Mitch is going to be so happy. Him and Margaret got a new puppy. Well,
I saw
it's
the
a year and a half
pictures.
old,
Fantastic.
but it's
Yeah.
a puppy. I don't give a shit. They got
Yeah,
a new
it's a little
addition
one.
to the
It's
family.
a little one. Yeah.
Yeah, 9 pounds. 9 pounds of fury, man. That's the way I
Not,
see
not
it.
like the 125-pound guest I have right now.
Oh, dude, bro, you got beautiful animals.
Oh, man.
You know,
Well,
I
got-
would. You know what you guys were saying about that? Because he's playing the track and then he's playing the rhythm,
Yep.
right? But I would think that no matter who plays the track, you know, it's really just the amount of delay that's between us and StreamYard.
Yeah, and sometimes
true.
I think it all depends on the amount of traffic. Sometimes it's
Yes.
really
Yeah.
negligible, but sometimes it isn't. Right?
Last
That's
night
true.
on Charles's show last night, I thought on Friday night, I thought I heard a little delay going on, not from you, but from
That
From
other
Mitch.
guy? That other
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
Well, there was
The other
well,
dude, yeah.
So
Mr.
first of
Hammond.
all, I threw that in his. I'm so sorry, Mitch. I threw it in his face to just give it a shot without any impromptu. I mean, you know. And so he wasn't really privy to what was going on, and I caught him a little off guard.
Right.
I give him major kudos because what I got out of it was this. I looked back at the backing track. I love you, Mitch. I looked back at listened to it, and I was like, wow, there's a little sync thing going on, but it's really not the stream. It was just that Mitch was just coming in a little late with his legs.
he was just a little late from what I saw on the
Yeah,
stream.
yeah, because he was thinking before he hit the note. I get it.
Yep.
So anyway, that being said, man, guys, I'm really happy about it. I wish I could push a button and play a couple of new songs for you right now, but I don't do that anymore, Quentin. I learned my lesson. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just going to say, you want to know how I cheated on this?
Yeah.
Please
okay.
tell.
So,
If you're willing to tell us, give us all the info, bro. Come on.
So when I hear E minor Dorian, I'm like, first thing that Steve notices is I'm looking up the pattern, right?
looking up the
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, highlight
Absolutely.
me, I'll show you what I did. Okay, so there's that.
Absolutely.
There's that. Can y'all highlight me?
No.
Okay, there's that first box for the pentatonic, right? We all know that one.
Yep.
And then there's my 3-note string that I like so much, right?
Sure.
Okay, I noticed this. 1, 2, 4, and then the B and E 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4.
Right. It was B minor. The actual notes were for B minor, right?
But from knowing that 3-note per string, I know that the 1, 2, 4 pattern on the 2 middle strings, I've also got a whole step up on those 2 strings, right? And then 1, 3, 4, I know I've got a whole step up there. So that's what I'm thinking about most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that, whole step. Mm-hmm. And then now I've got a 1, 2, 4 pattern here. So I know there's going to be another whole step here and here.
Exactly.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking of. Okay, stop.
Well, you know what I'm. You know what I'm thinking. Like put me on the big screen. Oh, take me off. Yeah. What is that? Ew.
Hey, Randy.
So
Randy just came in and told me to shut up. Or something.
I know. I wouldn't blame him. But here's the way I look at it: is that if anybody paid attention to the Friday night shows, they'd know that Dorian was the second mode. So E Dorian is the second mode of D major.
Thank you. That's right. And I still don't like thinking about major and minor.
I just have.
I want everything fucking minor. Okay.
Cheat sheet.
That's my fix right there.
There's your cheat sheet right there. There it is. Yeah, Dorian's the second mode. So if you wanted to play your funky 3-note per string shapes there, Q, you just had to think in D major.
I was thinking about that lady from General Hospital.
As one of my friends on a radio interview said, oh God, in the early 90s, who are your biggest influences? And he goes, oh God, who was the chick from Victoria Principal? And the interviewer said, I didn't know she was a musician. He goes, she's not, but she still influenced me.
She's not.
Who was it who Susan Lucci played? Jessica Kane, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Jessica Kane, Susan Lucci? I swear to God, I thought Susan Lucci's name was Jessica Kane for a lot of years, man.
Right.
That was crazy. That was crazy days. That was soap opera days, man. That's the beginning of it all, guys.
The early 90s, I didn't have a computer then, so I was more influenced by the Sears catalog.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, man.
As I said to you the other day, the lingering section.
Lingering
section. There you go.
It's not as bad as National Geographic, so you're all right.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I have a couple other backing tracks like that. I don't know. I don't want to throw anything at you guys that you might not be ready for.
We're ready for anything.
I know who I'm with though. That's why I'm throwing it out there. If you guys want to,
it's Sunday. Jimmy's been to church. We're ready for everything.
Steve, there's Randy has a question for you there, Steve.
Yeah, and I was just looking at that, and it's like I don't know. Was John supposed to come by for a pot? I haven't heard from him today.
A pot of chili or some pot?
I don't know.
For his
I was going to say
potentiometer.
With Joe getting to the last stage of his beef stew. I thought the last stage of beef stew was eating it. The other
That's
interesting
just before the final stage.
Oh, I guess, yes.
I guess that's all the way you look at it.
After processing,
right.
Yeah. But it's interesting that a lot of websites and that won't let you use beef stew as a password anymore.
I never knew that.
That's because it's not strong enough.
So before we start, so that
the chef gets it.
I got it, dude.
Before we start, just Brilliant. so that Charles has some time frame, why don't we just plan that we're going to do just 2 rounds or something like that, so he's not stuck hanging.
Well, this backing track, you're so courteous. Thank you so much for even thinking about that, brother. But here's the thing: this backing track is Dokken-esque. Okay, and it is in A minor. Okay, so it's in A minor. It flip flops from the dark Dokken, but it flip flops a little from that darkness into a kind of a sort of a, I don't know, like an interlude, a bright interlude,
right?
And then it goes back into the darkness again, and it flip-flops back and forth. But it's in A minor, so that, you guys, God, you should really get a kick out of this, to be honest. You should enjoy the hell out of it. And it's only about 5 minutes long. Okay, so you guys
we need
can
to
all do a minute and a half.
Yeah, we shouldn't dawdle then. We should just.
Or you could do 30, 45 seconds each and just blister it. This is it's not super fast. It's not like a Paris is Burning or anything like that fast.
Okay.
You got 80 beats a minute, I think, something like that.
80? God, I can
90 beats a minute. It's just a nice groove.
I can actually punch that into my delay.
You guys got this. You guys got this. I know you got this.
That's definitely some Dokken.
It's cool, Dylan. Cool.
Q's going to start.
What'd you say, A minor?
He's got this.
Yep, A minor, brother. Go for it, Chris.
So a couple of points there. I lost the track where I couldn't hear it, but that's only because a slight imbalance. I noticed it's very forgiving. Very forgiving. There's like this one. I think Mock's guitar actually could come down a tiny bit.
Me?
But
That's fine.
I'm not even griping. I mean,
What's up,
I'm
Sugar
not even
Tots?
griping. Shit, I can't believe we just
Oh, she
did
can't
that.
hear me.
I literally can't believe we just did that shit.
There you go. Well, and
I
I
hope
tell you,
it sounded. Now, I haven't listened to playback. I'm actually assuming it sounded half-ass okay. That's all I was even looking for.
I'll tell you,
So, for me, I expected spectacular guitar
like I
out of
said,
all of you.
I think this is like a YouTube first. It's an internet first.
I believe so. I don't know, but-
You know, just as we've already mentioned, Victoria Principal, I think we can all agree that probably Larry Hagman has never done this.
You know what?
You ever figure out who
right,
shot
brother.
that guy?
It's the little things, bro. Right,
Right?
on, man. Right on.
Yeah, it's the life's
least-
life's little triumphs.
You know what? Who cares if anybody's ever done this? In our world, it's new, and it's something that at least I can
And
get
it's-
involved with you
and
guys.
Does
shiny.
anyone know what kind of coffee Charles has had today?
Ulcers.
But extra high test.
The extra. Monster. There you go.
He's enhanced it. He had the octane booster.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the little things, guys. I don't know what to tell you. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
in the
Hey.
early days of my old channel, it was sponsored by Rockstar, and
Awesome.
we used to get those big cans, right? And just for shits and giggles, one day we had two each.
Oh, God.
We felt weird. It was like,
Dude.
Wired.
No, it's kinda,
Like it
it
was-
gets scary. I drank a monster, not a monster, Red Bull
Airplane
one time.
fuel.
A 12-ounce
Yeah.
Red Bull, ice cold out of the fridge. I shot the thing. I drank the whole can in like 8 minutes, 10 minutes.
I've
Yeah.
never had
something
that
like
shit.
that. And then 20 minutes later, I'm thinking, shit, I need to call a doctor. And literally, I'm fucking like this. I'm going, and I never did it again. I never
Remember,
did it again,
like
man.
Jolt Cola.
Oh,
Twice the sugar, twice the caffeine.
Joel.
And what's that other thing?
good old days, man. The
Four
good old
Loco.
Yes.
No, that's not
Yeah.
even funny, dude.
Yeah.
Those things, you will lose your mind, forget where you are, forget where
Yeah.
you parked your car. Shit. You won't even remember what town you're in, bro.
Yeah. Hey man, if it makes you
Seriously.
feel it. Remember I said how I, Bernie Tormo was a big influence for me early on, and that I actually had the pleasure of my band was opening for him in the early '90s. Well, that show just happened to also be my birthday, and I actually woke up in a town I didn't recognize.
Oh.
That's messed up. That's messed up, bro.
Do you know who my band once played with?
That's messed up.
No,
A flock of seagulls.
no way, really?
Not kidding.
Wow.
I'll have
And
to
that-
say this. They played the Roxy one night, and me and Charlie, the other bouncer, were laughing. We were mocking them because we'd heard some of their airplay. One of the best live shows I have seen in Hollywood was a flock of fucking seagulls. That's the truth.
I mean,
Honest.
after they finished, dude, I just ran. I ran so far away.
They wrote a song about it,
Yeah.
right?
Who was that guy?
After that happened.
That's fucked
Yeah.
up, Quinn. That's messed
Hey, there's
up.
a song in that.
Right.
That's messed up. No, seriously though, incredibly good live band. There's a reason.
Steve,
They
what
got
next
that
backing
popular.
track do you have there, bruh?
Wow, you don't want to talk about Flock of Seagulls anymore?
Not real.
You're weird.
After they met Quentin, wrote that song, it became their #1 hit.
Yep.
Hey, I wish I wrote that song. Bought that guy a mansion.
Exactly right. It's,
Yeah.
It's like, we can all make fun of Britney Spears or whatever, but everybody involved in that has got more money than you or me, so they must be doing something right.
That girl's taking more shots to the face than Mike Tyson. Speaking of the girl that's taking more shots to the face than Mike Tyson,
Oh,
look in the
God.
chat, Steve.
Wow.
Wow. I'm
Was that-
sorry, Sarah. You just walked right in on that one.
Parents walked right into it, apparently.
That's awesome.
Shot to the
Love you,
face.
Sarah. Got shot in the face. And you're
Hey guys, I'm gonna jump back into the chat.
Okay.
I'll see you guys later, man. I love you guys.
That was
Hey,
super
Charles.
You too, Charles. You too,
Bug
Charles.
dog.
Rock
bro.
on. Right on, guys.
All
See you later.
righty. B minor. Let's go from the beginning. How about that? Maybe I'll press the
Turn my
triangle.
volume back down.
Chris, you can start.
B minor?
Yes, sir. I don't blame you.
Are you in D major? The cruise lake.
Which chat are you in, Cushman?
Yeah, really. He might be in the
We
other
have
county.
4.
We have 4. Steve, did you do
You're
that?
very quiet.
Comment.
Santa plays very nicely.
There you go.
There you go.
What's going on, guys?
It's good,
Steve, did you put that comment on screen? Because I can't do that.
What comment? Oh, I might have accidentally done that. Hang on. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably because I was deleting your football ones.
Hello, Joe.
What's going on?
Nobody needs to know the score of anything.
Your earlier comments in the chat have got me thinking about dinner. So, yeah.
Beef stew?
Takes too long to start now, though.
Very nice.
Is it your own recipe?
No.
No.
I basically look up anything by Kenji Lopez Alt. That's my first round.
Right.
And he had some good beef stew ideas. So
what's in it? What's your version gonna be?
it's just beef. Well, no, I got so do the beef first,
Right.
and let it hang out nice low and slow in the oven at like 250, so it gets all nice.
Biddy?
And for about an hour and a half, and then I saute the rest of the the mushrooms, the onions, the potatoes, and carrots.
Right.
And throw that in after, and let it go for another hour and a half in the oven.
Right on. And what seasoning is in it?
Some fresh thyme, some bay leaves, some salt and pepper. Nothing crazy.
Garlic?
Nice.
My wife can't do garlic, unfortunately.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Have to break up with her then.
Yeah.
I'm in for the long haul.
Because the only time I'll use 1 clove of garlic in a recipe is when the recipe specifically says 1 clove, and then I use 2.
I used to think a clove was a bulb.
No, it's one little section. But yeah,
I'm Italian, so
2
it's
bulbs
the same thing.
is totally fine. Yeah, absolutely.
If you're Italian and can't eat garlic because your wife, dude, she must have a really good credit score.
No, that's my job too.
You were wondering where that comment was going, weren't you?
Mike, what's that? Yeah, I know. He was like, look,
Your wife must have a really good...
Yeah, I'm not Christian flag for our back off.
Oh God, it's starting with a cuss sound. Oh, credit score. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I love that Chris is wearing headphones, so she can't hear me. I'll get a phone call after the playback.
You yelled at her as she walked by, didn't you?
Yeah, she did. She got headphones on.
I know. Shows how smart you are. Yeah. All right. Shall we do one more, gentlemen?
Let's do one more.
Yes.
Yes. And Joe can start because he was late to class.
That's it. 30.
All right, and E bloody minor, just to keep everybody happy.
I was liking the challenge earlier.
Yeah, does anybody remember how to play an E minor?
Laughter.
I want to switch guitars.
Did you hear that, Q? He played a 2 to a flat 3. Thank you, everybody, for being on the panel and being in the chat. I just got a message that a delivery that I have to sign for that I was expecting at 5 is showing up now, so
Okay.
I've got to go sign for it.
Yeah,
Cool.
Thanks
guys.
to everybody who's been on the panel. Thank you,
See you,
Joe.
guys.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Q.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah,
And
it's
thank
James.
you.
See you later.
Yeah, it is Quentin James. All the Quentin James right there. And so thank you to everybody in the chat for being foolish enough to be here for the whole hour and a half. Can you
You
believe
guys
it?
rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go sign for your Viagra.
Well, it's going to be 2 minutes. I've got enough time for a little dash and.
That's all she needs.
Yeah.
The doctor playing banjo. This is
Bit of clown
crazy.
ruffle on. I love it.
Every time I see that dog's got rhythm.
Yeah.